Well, hi. Welcome back to Glitter 50. My name is Chandra. Thank you very much for joining. I'm so excited. So I'm going to get ready for the day. I couldn't sleep. My dog is kind of sick, but anyway. Yesterday I woke up. I'm just going to prime my eyes with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh concealer, creamy concealer, hyaluronic acid, Anyway, woke up yesterday, was sitting on the couch, watching some YouTube on my television, and I recently have found, well, she found me, but Opinionated Horsewoman, she found me and started following me, and I started following her, and she was doing a giveaway. And I'm just sitting there watching and having a good time, just relaxing. And the random generator thing starts spinning. And I'm like, wouldn't it be great if I won? I won. My little picture came up and it said Glitter 50, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I won. And literally, I sat there in tears. I was so excited. Like, oh my goodness. And so that made my day because, obviously, I'm not anywhere near her status. She has over 1,000 subscribers, and I had 34, which I love each and every one of you. It's not about the it's not about money for me. It's not about how many subscribers I have. I would love to have over 1,000 subscribers, but for me, it's just documenting what I do for my eye looks. I've had so many people who said, hey, I would love to see how you do your makeup. I would love to have you, show me what you're doing. I was like, okay, well, now I'm going to start a YouTube channel because that's just the way it is. And this is the way my kids will be able to see me, kind of morbid, but after I'm gone, they can hear my talking, they can hear my voice. My mom, it was recently the 25th anniversary of her passing, and I miss her dearly. But yesterday was just phenomenal. I had several of her followers come over and start following me, so hi, thanks for joining. I'm going to use the ColourPop Anna palette today. I just want to mainly use some of these pinks and maybe a little purple because I have a different glitter that I'm going to be using. I recently got a Sugar Dazzle palette, and oh my goodness, I can't wait to show you how these perform. So I'm taking the shade Fearless, which is actually kind of a peachy, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of a terracotta, but it's more pink or more, yeah. But I'm just going to take that up into my crease. I have a wide eyelid, so I have a lot of real estate to cover when it comes to shadows, and I like to use it all the way up and just be very extra with my eyes. I love it. Anyway, so how was your weekend? My weekend was great. My husband, who is a magician, his name is Big Vince the Magician. Big Vince the Magician, I should probably enunciate. Anyway, he is here on YouTube as well. He obviously does magic and balloons, and he was a clown with Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus for 10 years. So we do birthday parties. I do face painting, and it was so nice. We went there, and the family was so nice. The people, the friends were so nice. It was very diverse. There were so many people there for this 2-year-old's birthday party. They weren't able to have a 1-year-old party because of the pandemic. And honestly, it was the first time that I felt comfortable taking my mask off while face painting. I mean, all the kids were so nice and so polite, and the people were nice, and it was just a great time. We had a fabulous party. Everybody enjoyed themselves. I painted the kids' faces. I painted the adults' faces. It did not matter. I even painted the dad. Oh my goodness. The ladies, they came up to me and they said, "Hey, will you please put glitter on the dad?" Because I was putting glitter on all the little girls that came. And they said, "We're going to give you a tip for painting the dad with glitter, really girly looking." And I was like, okay, as long as I'm not going to get in trouble. And he came over and he sat down. I'm switching to Warm Hugs, which is this, it's kind of a glittery pink, but the glitter doesn't really stay. And I'm just going over the top of that. Oh, I guess it does a little bit. Anyway, so the dad came over and sat down in my chair, and they had these great big huge pineapple drinks. Oh my goodness. Dad must have had a couple. Anyway, he came over and sat down, and he's like, "Thank you guys so much for coming out, and everybody's having such a great time." And I told him, I was like, "You know what? Just close your eyes. Let me just paint you." I said, anybody over 13, because I'd been telling them, anybody over 13 doesn't get to choose. I get to choose for them. And so the theme of the party was Lakers and basketball. And so I took out my Lakers colored rainbow cake and made him kind of like a rainbow swishy thing. And I put glitter all over him. And I showed him in the mirror, and he's like, "Oh, cool." And he gets up and he walks away. And it was fun to see a dad, just have a good time and not worry about anything. Not worry about his image and, what he looked like in front of his friends, or it was just a good time. Alrighty, so now I'm going to go into this purple color, and it is called Autumn Breeze. And I'm just using the same brush. I'm just cleaning it off on my color switch in between. And I'm just going to put this on the outer corner to deepen it up. And then we're going to go into the Sugar Dazzle palette. And I'm going to show you what those look like in just a few minutes. They are gorgeous, but I needed to have a base down. So it has something to pop against. How's that? and I showed a friend of mine, a friend, coworker, the palette, and she's like, "Ooh, I really need you to show me what that pink looks like." And I said, "Okay, I will use pink on Monday." Well, today's Monday, and I'm going to use the pink for her and show her what it looks like. Now, Sugar Dazzle Polish is the website that you can go to in order to look at this palette. They only have a limited edition of these palettes. So once they're out because they've had, this is the third time that they've done this particular palette, and so they're done after this. But here we go. I'm going to show you this palette. It's so beautiful. Like the colors and the shimmers and the sorry, I'm trying not to get it to shine so much and hold it. So you can see in this color that it shifts from like a purple to a green to a blue-ish. She wanted me to use this color all the way over here. But look at all of those colors. Can you see the shifts in them? They're so pretty. And I'll show you what the front of the palette looks like. It has fingerprints all over it, so please don't mind those. See, I grabbed a hold of it. But it's Sugar Drizzle, not Dazzle. Sugar Drizzle Polish.com is where you go to get these. It's so nice. Okay. So I have been battling for 3 years with allergies and my eyes running, and recently I had a video where the doctor gave me some eye drops, and it has worked so well. I do still have, obviously, some issues with my eyes still watering, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. And then I also went to the doctor to get my eyes tested, and I have to start wearing glasses, but the ophthalmologist that I saw said, "You have really dry eyes." So not only do I have allergies that are affecting my eyes are dry because of the allergies and the antihistamines that I'm taking. So I have to put drops in my eyes. It makes no sense. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm picking up that pink color. And then, just because I don't want it all over my face, I'm going to spray it, and I'm going to use my Smashbox Photo Finish setting spray. I got it in a BoxyCharm, I think. But watch this. Let's see how it goes. It's such a pretty color. And the camera's not even doing it any justice. Like it's so much more shimmery in person than it is on the camera. Do you see that? It's so bright. I'm going to put a little bit more because I want to use a different color on the inside. I'm going to spray it again because I don't want this glitter to fall out. And it really doesn't, even if you don't spray it, but I want it to stay on my eyes all day. So I use the spray to make it so that it adheres and it stays put all day. Okay, now I'm going to do the other eye really quick. It just, I love the colors that this gives. And I'm just mixing it together on the other side. So one of the new subscribers, I don't remember what her name is, but she asked me to do a, they have a series that they do, the Opinionated Horsewoman and this other lady, and there's a group of ladies that do a Masked Monday series, and she asked me if I would put up a Masked Monday, and I'm going to. It's just going to take me a little while to get to that point. I don't know what I would talk about during Masked Monday. I unsubscribed to BoxyCharm right now because money is an issue. I mean, it is with everybody. And I don't necessarily have any packages coming. I mean, I have that gift coming, but obviously I'm not going to have it for this week to do a Masked Monday video. So I'm going to have to figure something else out for next Monday. Just going to take me a little bit of time. But I wanted to film this because I wanted you to actually see me applying. I did a YouTube video short where I put this over the top of 2 other colors, and it was just so pretty. And you can look on my YouTube channel or other videos, and I think it shows the shorts, YouTube video shorts, and then you can see what all those other colors look like, or, you know, some of them. So now I'm going to take the color Sugar Bear, which is this one right here. It has like a gold shift to it. You'll see. We'll see how that looks on the inner corner. We're just going to add a little bit of something else. Another dimension. And blend those together. Look at that. The camera is not doing it justice. Like, it doesn't, the colors don't look right, and it never really looks its best until you get everything like your whole face done. So I wish you could just see these in person. They're so much better in person than they are. I mean, you can see the glitter, you can see the colors, but they're just so much brighter and more vibrant in person. And I'm only recording on my phone. It's not like I'm recording with the best camera. And I'm just going to blend these together. All right. So I'm going to pause with that for a minute. I'm going to go do the rest of my face makeup, and I will be back. See you soon. I'm back. So I hope the camera's still in the same kind of position. It's been a thing. So I finished my face makeup. I put my brows on. I used the Cabrow from Benefit. I used the e.l.f. Acne Fighting foundation, which you would think at 51 years old I wouldn't have to use anything acne fighting or whatever, but face masks, they're a thing. And I drive school buses, so I have to wear a mask. It's a thing here in Washington. I use that. I use the e.l.f. Putty bronzer, and I've used the Between the Sheets Super Shock cheek, and then I use the Court of Miracles ColourPop and Disney collab, the what collaboration with the Midnight Masquerade. This was part of that whole series, so I used that for my blush today. Whew. And now I'm going to go in with highlighter. I know, actually no, I'm going to finish the lower lash line first. So I have this ColourPop color stick, and it is in the shade Bittersweet, and it is a purpley. I've only used one other one. I used the blue one. I can't remember what the name is now, but I have 4 of them, and so I'm testing them out. But I'm going to put this. Hey, you, in the fur. My cat Binks is over here, and she thinks that she needs some attention. I'm going to put this on the lower lash, or on my waterline. It's not going to stay a whole lot there, but I'm going to put that in there. My eyes are already watering. They just don't like to have anything on the lower lash line, but I like it, so we're going to try. I'm going to go back into Autumn Breeze with a flat angled brush. This is, I don't even know what brand it is. I got it in a BoxyCharm or an Allure beauty box, something like that. I'm just going to line the lower lash line with it. Give my eye some definition. Then I'm going to use the color switch, clean off my brush. And I'm going to go in with this color Sugar Cookie. It looks green, but see there, you can shift it and it comes out a blue. I think it's going to be pretty on the bottom. So there again, I have my base makeup done, and I don't want it to go all over, so I'm going to spray the brush. I'm just going to mix the 2 of those together. To give it a little bit more pop. So I don't look like I have a bruised eye. I forgot to spray my brush, but it's not going all over, so it's okay. I'm just gonna line those. Mix it with the purple. You know how sometimes when you're doing your makeup and you look at it and you go, oh, that doesn't look good. So right now, to me, when I look in the camera, it doesn't look the best. When I look here, I see it differently than I do up there. But I also know you need to trust the process. That's what I say to myself every time when I think that a color or a look isn't coming together. I'm like, no, you're not done yet. Generally, when you're all done, it looks exactly the way you pictured it in your brain. So hopefully that stays there like that. Now I'm going to take, this other brand. This is from Odin's Eye. This is their highlighter palette, the Alva 2. There it is. Can you see those colors? Oh my goodness gracious, they're so pretty. So I'm going to take, I couldn't tell you what the name of these are, but I'm going to take this one up here in the corner. And put it on my highlighter brush. I like a lot of highlight. I like to shimmer, I like to glow, and it doesn't matter to me if it doesn't match my skin tone. I like all kinds of shimmer. So I put lots on, and then I put a whole bunch up on my brow bone. That's just the way I like to do it. And then I put a little above. Can you see that? I think you can see that. All right, now I'm going to take my tissue again because my eyes are watering again. There we go. And I'm going to take this color right here. And put that on my inner corner and kind of scoop it into and blend it with my shadows. Like I said, I like to glitter, I like to shine, I like to have everything. One of my friends, my coworker, she said, you know, you should not wear shimmer or glittery things because it'll settle into your fine lines. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'm 51 and I'm going to have fine lines regardless. I'm never going to be 27 again. And I want to wear shimmer and glitter so it'll settle into my fine lines. Doesn't matter. Because I've got them. I've been on this planet long enough to earn them. It's okay. Alrighty. So I want a little bit more of one of these shimmers. And I'm going to take this color called Sugar Sugar. And it's kind of got a pink, purpley, blue shift. And I am going to spray it. I'm taking it on my little inner corner because I'm just going to add it to the inner corner and just spread it all out. There we go. Other eye. There it is. Just to give it a little bit more shimmer to it. I just love these colors. I love the way when you move your eyes, it changes the color of the shadow. Do you see that? I hope you can see that. It's so pretty. Alrighty, so now I'm going to go in with my House Labs liner in the shade Punk, which is a black. Oh, grandmother clock telling me it's 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm going to do a winged liner. Because I'm going to put on some falsies with these. How's that look? You guys ever have those eyes? One of them, the liner goes on perfectly. And then you get to the other eye. And it never looks the same. I know. Our eyes are all shaped like my eyes are not twins. Who said that? Even twins don't look exactly alike, even if they are identical. Identical twins still have some part of them that doesn't look exactly like the other one. There. And now I'm going to, I was watching a mini MUA hack video, and the person said, warm up your mascara. Now they put their mascara, and I forgot to do that while I was doing everything else. So I'm just holding it in my hands, rubbing it back and forth because it's supposed to warm it up. And it's supposed to make it so that it helps your lashes curl a little bit better. So we shall see. I used to have naturally long eyelashes, and I still kind of do, but as you get older, I don't know if everybody else has this issue, but I'm finding this to be an issue. As I get older, my eyelashes don't seem as thick as they once were, don't seem as long as they once were, And one of them over here on this eye tends to curl a different direction. And when I was younger, I pinched my eyelashes in one of those eyelash curlers. And so I have a really hard time using eyelash curlers. I just don't like them because my eyelash over here doesn't seem to want to curl the same way anymore. That's just my personal struggle with eyelash curlers. Sometimes I use it, and I actually bought one that has, it's like a little one that you can do your eyelashes in sections, and I've used that a couple times, but still get a little leery about putting a curling iron, or a curler next to my eyelids. And here we go with the eyes again. Someday I'll get to the point where I can start editing my videos, and cut those parts out. Put this on the lower lash line. Oh. Got it on my lash, on my inner corner. Alrighty, now I'm going to take my magnetic eyelash glue, magnetic eyeliner, I don't know. It says to shake it 10 to 20 times, and then it just has a little brush, just like you would do your eyeliner. And the brush is thicker than the eyeliner pen that I used. And you have to go over it a couple times. So I need to let that dry now. But I don't want it too much thicker than what I already have it. So I'm trying to get it as thin as I can, but still be able to hold my lashes on. And look even. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. I'll be back in a minute. Alrighty, so I'm back. I have 2 coats of the magnetic lashes on, and now I got this box of 3 different magnetic lashes, and I'm going to choose the biggest ones because I think these, I'm not into huge, dramatic, long lashes, but, oh please, come on. It folded in on itself. Okay, hopefully this still works. Comes with a little set of tweezers. I'm not into the huge lashes, but these are a little bit more dramatic. And then we just set them on. and squeeze them together with my natural lashes. The one thing I don't like about magnetic lashes is if your eyes are smaller than the width of them, you can't really trim these because you miss out on the magnet. They don't give you, like, there's not enough. So they have little tiny magnets ever so often, but I'd have to trim all the way back. My eyes are a little, I mean, I've got bigger eyes, but that's it. That's the way the lashes go on. Let me push these together just a little bit. But I don't like them like huge. I think these look just right. They're just enough of the dramatic look. Actually, I think I'm going to move these over just a little bit, which you can still do. I always put it further over than I want it to be, but I don't want it too close to the inner corner either. Anybody else do magnetic eyelashes? There. So now I need to choose a lipstick. Not that I'm going to be able to wear it under my mask, but I want to have a little bit of color. So I'm going to use, this is Flynn, which is from that same ColourPop. This is one of their Luxe Lips, Luxe Liquid Lip from the designer collection. And it is a nice mauvey pink. And it's a matte. This one's a matte. I think we have enough shine going on our eyes. So how's that? So here's the final look for today. I hope you enjoy the glitter on my eyes. I'll just close my eyes again so you can see. I love it. So I'm going to close out the video. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends. And who's better than you? Nobody. Have a great day.